Guten Tag, and we are Pop Culture Reactions, and we are back with some more German music. Again, it's me bringing it with my cultured musical tastes of international music.
One day I will bring something German. I just off the top of my head, I think I've got probably Hasselhoff doing a song in German. But I'm pretty sure I probably have listened to German bands on the way. But yes, you are bringing our European flavour, aren't you?
And this time it isn't Rammstein.
It's not.
We are going with Megaherz and their song Freiflug, which is interesting story on this one. I randomly heard this when I downloaded a torrent for a Rammstein album, and this was randomly in there as a Rammstein song. I was like, this isn't Rammstein, but I like
So
it.
like, so like a little treat for you,
It
basically.
was.
You know, yeah.
I
It's
was like,
what's
oh,
inside the Kinder egg. Mm,
there's the toy and the
yeah.
chocolate. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and go. You have never heard
No,
of
no,
Megahertz.
no, and I don't think it's one of those where I'll kind of go, oh yeah, when I hear it, as in like have any recognition, because yeah, it rings zero bells for me. But you never know.
So yeah, this is one of those of I found it obviously randomly on a Ramside thing, and delved in and do enjoy them. Um, so let's get it on and see what you think.
It's right here. What genre of music?
It's I would class it as industrial metal,
Okay,
but on the not so heavy side.
okay. Well, we shall see. Your heavy scale and my heavy scale might differ slightly, but yeah. Although having said that, there's been quite a few where I've said I was expecting it to be heavier. So yeah, I think sometimes I do lean slightly into wanting a bit of punch to the music that I'm about to hear.
Oh, I
But
can
speaking of
bring I
about
can
to,
bring that another time, but for now,
okay, let's do this. expertly stopped before the dirty, filthy advertising got hold.
Exactly. Well done there, Ed.
Yeah, win, 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 win.
So, what did you think of Megahertz?
It wouldn't be out of place. It's kind of quite horror the video, wasn't it? I will say, I don't know if I've ever told you this. I really hate clowns. I'm not quite sort of deathly afraid of clowns, but I'm not a million miles away from it. Like my fear of spiders trumps my fear of clowns, as does my fear of flying. But they come a good third. And I know that clown's only in it sporadically, but it was a fucking scary clown, wasn't it? I didn't like it. And every time it's on the screen, I don't like that. But yeah, the video obviously felt very kind of horror centric. And when did this come out?
This was. Let me to the internet quickly.
Sorry. Because I mean,
I
I'd have felt
do.
like it was kind of late '90s to me. It kind of had that feel to it. But
2006.
bloody hell.
So their first couple of albums were 97, 98, and 99.
Well, I mean, I guess like maybe even there's a bit of homage, but yeah, I mean, if I'd have been asked to absolutely pinpoint it, I'd have said sort of like in that 98, 99 range because it had that feeling of sound to it, which
Yeah,
could be good, could be bad, I guess, depending on your feeling of it. But yeah, it felt very much that era to me rather than something that came out in the mid 2000s.
yeah. It is very token industrial sounding. You know the guitar riff and stuff being sort of in the mix. There's that slight sort of keyboardy stuff in there.
Yeah,
But I like this. You know, it's one of those that I said when it came out on the Ramstein album, I was like, I know this isn't Ramstein, but it fits. It fits with like you could quite easily see these on tour opening up for Ramstein and
yeah,
being like,
yeah.
yeah, I'm in for some fun.
I mean, it's probably not the word that traditionally you'd use for it, but I felt like the musically it had a nice sound to it. You know, I think that it was like the way it was paced, and I was probably a bigger fan of it musically than I was vocally. But again, not as criticism of the vocals. I think musically it was quite nice. Again, though, and I find myself saying it a lot, and I know I said this to you earlier. I wanted it to be harder, and I wanted it to go somewhere a lot harder. It felt like it was building and building and building, and I felt like it needed a at the end, which I don't think
Yeah,
it got the that I wanted out of it.
yeah, it could have. I do get you. It could have done with a big kick at the end
Yeah,
to push it through to the final, but yeah, I like this. I could quite easily chuck this on. This is to me Sunday music. This is that sort of stuff that I sit there and mellow out to and read comics to. You know, and just let it envelop me, and yeah, I
could
like it.
easily see it or hear it, I guess, in a movie soundtrack as well.
Yeah,
I'm not entirely sure I can quite put my finger on what the movie would be, but I think it has um, musically again, it has kind of a nice rhythm that could sit behind a scene of some sort. But yeah, I could easily kind of see it in that. And like we did. What was the Rammstein song that was in the Matrix?
Du hast.
I mean, not that this is similar to Do Hast, but again, I could probably see this being somewhere in a scene in the Matrix, even something like that. I don't think it'd be out of place in that. Or to go a bit more old school, I could have easily seen that playing somewhere in the movie Highlander at a certain point.
Yes. So, will you go and listen to more?
I don't know. Like, I don't know whether I would run to more, um, but I also wouldn't run away from it if that makes sense. Like, I'm probably not going to slam it straight onto my Spotify list and try and do more. We've got so much stuff that we've kind of built up that I go, yeah. It would sit even in the Reacts world, maybe somewhere in the middle, which is really good because obviously we've found so many things that are real top end, and that one that you picked that was the drizzling shits. But outside of that, would be a really good song for me in React's world.
So, yes, if you like this or never heard of them, find out more. That's what you think, don't it? Like,
I'm
subscribe,
sure
ring bells.
their songs are available other than torrenting a Rammstein album.
Yes, all of their stuff is available on Spotify now, not by illegally nicking Rammstein albums because it was like 2 weeks before it actually was meant to be released.
Yeah. And we were poor back then.
Yeah,
I'm not saying we're not poor now, but like albums were a lot more of a costly affair out of your wage packet, weren't they? You were going, shit, I can't afford that many albums this month. I might have to cheekily listen to one and wait for next month's payday before I can actually afford it.
Yes. So, like, subscribe, ring bells, comments down there as always. And until next time, Auf Wiedersehen.